So this is season 2 of the show, The Alchemist Apprentice, Mind That Matters. We bring forth what we gaze upon. Now the key principles is understanding how you can count. So there's number one, you have to be single-minded when it comes to certain things in your life. And then number two, the way you operate. Nothing in life is really simple. So sometimes you believe in one thing, but you have to conduct yourself in a way where you can understand both sides. There's a good and a bad side to everything. Number three, relationships, for example, are like a three-legged stool. You are firm, you can sit on the stool, but if you lean too off to the side, you will fall, because all relationships at the end of the day are unstable. So the foundation is very not solid in relationships. Now, number one, though, is very, very important. So the first principle is purpose. Now, without purpose, you really have nothing. I mean, most people, they go through life, they're aimless. They don't even know what they're going to do in the next tomorrow when they wake up in the morning. They don't have a clear plan. They don't have certain goals. So it's like somebody said, if you don't know the purpose for your life, you're going to work for somebody else who does, or something like this. So purpose is kind of like the foundation, the very beginning of everything. If you understand what you want, the likelihood of you getting it, your chances of succeeding become much, much higher. That's why it says, have a purpose. You take your vision and write it on a tablet. So nowadays we will write on a piece of paper or go on your phone and make a list of all the things that you want to do. I have a calendar, for example, where I write everything that I need to do for the week. I know what I'm going to do at the end of the month because everything is planned out strategically. So I'm not just going through life aimlessly. I have a purpose. So when I wake up, I woke up this morning, I worked out for an hour. And then I went and made myself breakfast, made myself a cup of coffee, got lunch together, and then took off. It took me about 2.5 hours after I woke up before I could leave my house. And then I went to work. I have a business that I need to run, do heating and cooling, and I'm a contractor. When I checked up on my guys, make sure everything's good, then I went home, took a nap, and I got to go to church, do service work. We help homeless people come once a week, and we do like a dinner for them and whatnot. So I know what my purpose is. Very, very clear in my head. There's no doubt for me what my purpose is, because my purpose is to help people who have been through what I've been through in life. I used to be a homeless heroin addict. It was very, very difficult for me to change my life to become who I am now. It took me 12 years. So my purpose is to help other people who struggle in the same way struggled like I did. The next is desire. It says, I will give you the desires of your heart. So if you desire something, you're more likely to pursue this thing. And what you pursue is you're more likely to obtain. So you have to ask yourself, what do I really want from this world? And then what you want is what you'll get, because that's what you're going to apply yourself to. So your desires, they define you. They make you who you are. If all you want is bad stuff, all you want to do is get high and party all the time, then your life isn't probably going to work out very well. But if you desire to be a healthy individual, to be smart, to be strong, to have a good family, to have a good business, to have good relationships with the people around you, if that is your desire, you're more likely to obtain this. It's not like it's going to come right away. It's not going to be easy. But your chances of obtaining these things go up drastically. And then the last one is direction. So if you look at a boat that starts off one place and they have a long, long destination, even if their course that they plotted is even one small degree off, it might not be much at first, but once they keep going and the distance grows, that little bit of a deviation will go into a huge difference. They wanted to go here and ended up way in a completely different place. That's because the direction that you put for your life, it's almost everything. You have to understand how to direct yourself properly. So, yeah, I think that's all I have.